Bill Logan live in St. Petersburg, where in the art world, less is more. We'll show you how you go from a picture this size to something like this without using the reduce button on your copier when we come back.
Sounds like magic. Stay tuned. All that and more as 10 News Daybreak continues. Plus, Bill Logan is taking a look at some tiny creations from Melissa's Miniatures.
That is correct. Yeah, remember Steve Martin used to say, let's get small? We're going to do that. They have this little test. You have to climb in a balloon. And, well, no, we'll show you what's behind the artwork when you make a picture that big coming up.
At 6:45, Bill Logan is feeling like the big man in town today.
Yes, he is. He's finding out that smaller is sometimes better and sometimes more expensive,
yeah,
too.
I'll say.
Hey, Bill, how are you?
I'm doing good this morning, yeah. And, you know, sometimes smaller is more expensive. Take a look at this. This is a Van Gogh copy over here. Obviously, you would pay a lot for the original. This small one costs $165. At least that's what the price tag on the back says. And another one over here of a ship, a little bit less famous, but the person behind all of these actual reproductions, stroke by stroke oil paintings, is Melissa Wolcott, Melissa's Miniatures. That's what this is, and welcome to 10 News Daybreak.
Thank you.
This really does take an awful lot of work, and people are willing to pay for your work, right?
Yes, they are.
The $165, kind of a normal price?
Oh, they range anywhere from maybe from $80 up to $1,500, depending if I have a painting with a lot of figures in it, you know, and a lot of, if I have to do a lot of eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes are hard.
Eyes are always hard.
Yeah, so, and they're real hard in the miniature, so.
You're working on a painting now that's obviously as timely as our headlines, and that would be of Princess Diana.
Yes. I've been doing her actually for years. You know, she's always a popular figure, so I've just constantly done her and just continue as long as people would like me to do her.
Seems to be popular. A lot of people would like to have a
yeah, they
picture
love
like
Diana. They always have.
How far are you into the process right now?
Pretty good. I'm still working on the eyes.
The hardest part?
Yeah.
Take a look at these brushes, how small the brushes are that you have to work on with this. And obviously, with the detail, that is, your tools are a vital part of how you get this.
Absolutely. I have to hand pick out brushes. You know, sometimes you can order brushes. I have to go and pick them out and examine and make sure the point is really perfect. Otherwise, can't get those eyes.
That's correct. How long from start to finish to do one of these normally?
Oh, I can only work for about 2.5 hours at a time, because then I start going, you know, because it's quite you're tense. And so it could take just a few days or a week or two, you know, on that particular painting. And then I go back and forth, you know, do between a couple of them.
All right,
So,
Melissa, thank you very much. We'll be back before then and show you a little bit more and also some other miniature stuff when we come back.
All right. Tell Melissa we think she's amazing, Bill. If you want more information about Melissa's Miniatures, the number there is 577-5500. Can't even imagine. So intricate.
It's beautiful work.
Oh, yeah, it is.
6:48 is our news time right now.
Live in St. Petersburg, where small is big. The world of miniatures still ahead.
Small is big and expensive.
Yes, it is.
So, good morning, everyone. I'm David Clue.
And I'm Mary Beth Bird. 10 News this morning starts right now.
And coming up at about 7:27, we're going to take a look at some of these miniatures where less is more and small is good.
Today, but get ready to spend a little money if you want to start collecting these. That's where Bill Logan is at Melissa's Miniatures this morning. Hey there, Bill.
Good morning. Yes, we're at Melissa's house, and actually we've got Lady Jane here because she's the one who does these sorts of dioramas, or this, I guess, would be a conservatory. And the reason why we're taking a look at some of these miniatures today is because beginning on Friday at the home show over at the Expo Hall, these are going to be sold along with some of the miniature artwork that Melissa does. But we'll get to that in a little bit. First of all, we'll talk to Lady Jane, a.k.a. Linda Young. And this is what you do. This is one of those labors of love. You have a conservatory here and also a greenhouse. This is not easy work.
No, it's tedious work.
And exactly how much time would go into making, say, something like this, a reproduction of an English greenhouse?
I'm working on a piece like this without the contents in it for about a week. And to put all the contents in will take me a good day to get everything set in there the way I want it.
So this is something that is very intricate. The ornate work and the attention to detail is what takes all the time. Talk a little bit about being in the home show, being at a show where you've got, you know, everything from kitchen and bath enhancements to, you know, looking at bricks and mortar, and you're selling something like this. This is something that people would make a showpiece in their home, right?
Oh yeah, it's functional art, and I think it's going to be different from anything at the home show. This is the first time I've done a home show. This is going to be an experience for me.
But something that people can do is take a home or what they've done in their house and then kind of contract with you to make it a miniature.
Oh
as well.
yeah, we did a lady's kitchen right down to the last detail with the spider plant and the wallpaper and just whatever people want. I did a tack room for one customer where we had Melissa do the painting of the woman with her horse, and then she also did a watercolor of the paint of her horse out in a field. So when you looked out the door of the tack room, you saw her horse out in the field.
But whatever you do, don't call them dollhouses, because
No.
it's a lot more than that.
It's a lot more than dollhouses.
All right, Linda, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And we'll be back showing you something that's like, it's a picture shrunken down to about a postage-size stamp. And we'll tell you more about that coming up.
It's fascinating. Bill, I can't believe there are lights on in that little chandelier.
Yeah, and that's part of the attention to detail. They've got these lights that work, the lights that work in here, and all of the artwork is authentic as well.
Wow.
Wow.
Fascinating. Thank
Nothing
you very
like
much,
the
Bill.
real thing.
Appreciate it. Take it easy. Stay with us, everybody. There's much more ahead on 10 News this morning. It is a small life to lead, but someone's got to do it. We'll introduce you to a woman who brings life into smaller perspective at 7:57. And we'll introduce you to a young filmmaker.
Hey there, 7:57 on this Wednesday morning. Now just about 73 degrees outside.
You know, I've always considered Bill kind of a small guy, but
But not today.
he's huge.
Big man.
He's huge. He's at Melissa's Miniatures in St. Petersburg, and he is showing us some, honestly, some works of art out there.
He didn't
Hi
like
there,
that
Bill.
comment, David.
I'm trying to get away from that as quickly as I can. I didn't say it, Bill.
We heard it.
Come on, you saw me work it out. You saw the full pumpitude we had. Let me show you some little stuff here, though, and no cracks about being small. We got a Van Gogh, we got a Renoir here. These are exact copies of the master's artworks, and this is Melissa's Miniatures. We're here in Melissa's studio.
Okay.
Exactly. I guess this is where you do a lot of your work. And interesting point about the Van Gogh. This is going for $165 here. Way more than Van Gogh ever got for one of his paintings, real big size.
Right.
At least initially.
That's right. He only sold one painting in his lifetime, and it went for $15, and his brother bought it,
Of course, now,
which he didn't tell him about.
now of course that he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
It's worth a little bit more.
Big
so,
time.
Just a little fun fact to know and tell your friends. You've got another piece here that is really an example of taking your artwork and applying it to another miniature.
Right. This piano was hand-carved by a man in St. Petersburg, Paul McGee. All those little keys are all hand-carved, the whole thing. And then I painted this is a Watteau, which is a famous artist. I do this. I paint on furniture if anyone wants me to.
Very good. And your artwork, the miniatures, will be on display at the home show at the
Yes,
Expo Hall.
and also the Miniature Art Society will be there. We'll have demonstrations, people painting, and they'll be selling work too.
Very good. Small is good. And we're going to get big again tomorrow and talk about some other stuff. And we'll be at the home show with more of a preview coming up on the Big Breakfast broadcast mañana.
All right. Thanks so much, Bill.
Wow.
David
what a
was just
piano.
kidding about that small comment, by the way.
No, I wasn't.
Melissa's Miniatures, the number there is 577-5500 if you can't make it to the home show to check it all out.
Neat stuff. Neat
Oh,
stuff.
gosh,
And
yeah.
the sun will be glistening through those gazebos, and it's going to be nice.